Today on Digital Age Family Safety, we'll dive into the topic of media literacy. Parents, do you find it challenging to raise your kids in a world saturated with technology and media? Are your kids constantly asking to watch a show, play a video game, or share on social media? Today, we'll dive into the topic of media literacy and uncover why this is a critical skill for families with children and teens growing up in the digital age. But what is media literacy exactly? Let's go to our expert, Sister Nancy Usselman.
Hi, I'm Sister Nancy. Media is everywhere, right? Kids today are growing up in a world where phones, games, streaming, and social media are part of everyday life. And the job of parents includes parenting the media their family engages in. But we don't approach it with fear or try to shut it all out, but to help kids learn to use it well, guided by wisdom and faith. Being made in God's image and likeness means we're given the gift of ingenuity, and these gifts have resulted in the creation of digital media, which are gifts of God. These gifts help us stay connected, learn new things, and even be creative. But like any gift, these technologies need some guidance and a good dose of discernment. That's where this idea of media mindfulness comes in. It's media literacy from a faith perspective. It's about questioning media messages through a gospel lens and growing in discernment about our own media use. When you're with your kids, talk about what they're watching, playing, or sharing. Ask things like, what message are you getting? What kind of values do you see in this story? Would Jesus be on board with what's going on? These little conversations have lasting effects. They help your kids build critical thinking skills, good communication, and moral discernment. And over time, by engaging in this way, you're forming hearts that are thoughtful, ethical, and reflective, able to recognize Christ's presence even in the culture around them. So here's the key. Media isn't just entertainment. It's an opportunity for encounter. When we help our kids approach their digital world with awareness, virtue, and reflection, they start to see themselves as faith-filled creators and communicators, not just consumers. And they learn to use these tools for the good of themselves and others. So let's walk with them, be critical engagers with them, and help them live their faith online and offline, guided by God's truth, beauty, and goodness.
Let's take a visit to Pauline Media, where Sister Nancy and her fellow Daughters of St. Paul engage in the important work of educating families about media literacy.
Hi, I'm Sister Nancy Usselman, daughter of St. Paul, and I'm the director of Pauline Media Studies. So this facility here is really our convent. The first floor is our Pauline Book and Media Center. So it's a retail store with lots of beautiful books and religious articles and really a gathering space for people to come and talk and share about faith. What we do from our Pauline Media Studies is teach people on how to integrate their faith with their media use.
Our faith needs to address all parts of our lives, and that includes what we do on media. The Daughters of St. Paul were founded in 1915. Our charism is to evangelize with the communications media. And our founder, Blessed James Alberione, asked us to take up whatever new technology that human ingenuity would come up with for communication in order to proclaim the gospel and to spread the love of Jesus Christ in the world.
We hold a lot of different types of events here. We have our national film retreats and Cinema Divina events.
Giving workshops to parents and educators about helping their children learn how to make good media choices and live their media and values together.
All of this is really to bring Christ into the media culture.
If you want to learn more about the Daughters of St. Paul and Pauline Media, visit their website, pauline.org. Now, here are Sister Nancy's tips for parents.
Here are some key tips for parenting the media. Tip number 1, co-view and co-play. Watch shows and play games together. Ask kids about how different media make them feel and why. It opens the door to natural, meaningful conversations. Tip number 2, develop media mindfulness skills. Help children critically engage with media by guiding them to ask questions about media messages and how they portray gospel values or not. When you watch a show or play a game as a family, talk about it. Ask, what message is this sending? Does it respect each person? How are virtues reflected? Tip number 3, pause and pray. When tricky content or hard conversations come up, stop and invite God into it. Ask for wisdom and guidance together.
Now it's time for our media saint of the day.
Blessed James Alberione was among the pioneers in the Catholic Church in recognizing the power of the media to influence minds and hearts. While some people used the media to spread harmful messages, he saw its potential for good. He founded the Pauline family to form priests, religious, and laity who would be dedicated to using the media to communicate the gospel and teach others to engage critically with technology. Blessed James Alberione, intercede for our family, that we may imitate your choice to use the media only to uplift and edify and never to harm ourselves or others.
Has this information been helpful? Stay connected by subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to like and share this video with your family and friends. Leave us a comment and tell us your story.